Lebanon's 100,000 pounds banknote, it is the biggest banknote. Now, it is almost worth a little less than $1. How did it get that bad? Let's take a look.
Lebanon's financial crisis is getting worse. Earlier this week, the Lebanese pound sank to a historic low against the dollar, marking the latest somber milestone. In an economic meltdown that has plunged most of the population into poverty. 3/4 of Lebanon's population of over 6 million now live in poverty, with inflation soaring.
Where can we go now? They should come and take us now. They should kill us and throw us in the ocean because we can't handle it anymore.
The Lebanese pound, officially pegged at 15,000 to the dollar, was trading at 100,000 against the greenback on the black market. As the crisis hit countries, banks went back on strike. The new rate was posted on mobile apps on Tuesday. Exchange shops and businesses use rates off these apps, as authorities have failed to shut down the apps. There is a crackdown on a ring of suspected exchanges behind them. With trust in the pound declining, most grocery stores, restaurants and some businesses have started pricing their goods and services in dollars. This dollarization aims to ease inflation and stabilize the economy, but it also threatens to push more people into poverty and deepen the crisis.
The situation is really terrible. There are two classes in Lebanon. People are barely handling the situation.
Ramadan is coming now and we will be forced in what they call the month of good and blessings to beg. Today a piece of lettuce is 50,000 pounds and I'm retired and my pension is in Lebanese lira and I can't even pay my rent. What's my solution?
The pound has kept sinking since the meltdown began in 2019. It was triggered by decades of rampant corruption and mismanagement by the country's political and financial elite. Despite the gravity of the crisis, the political elite has failed to take action. Since last year, the country has had no president, only a caretaker government, amid persistent deadlock between rival factions.
Whether or not the lira can be salvaged depends on the political context, and the current political context of policy inaction, where there doesn't seem to be any intention to do anything to tackle the crisis. As long as this status quo persists, I do not see a serious likelihood, or any likelihood for that matter, that the lira will be salvaged. So as long as this current status quo persists, all what we could see is continuous dollarization at an accelerated pace.
Then there are Lebanese banks, which have imposed draconian withdrawal restrictions, essentially locking depositors out of their life savings. The banks were closed again this week after they resumed an open-ended strike. The worker action began early last month in a protest against what the Association of Banks in Lebanon described as arbitrary judicial measures against lenders. This after depositors filed lawsuits to retrieve their savings. Limits to cash withdrawal has also added to the public outrage. The Lebanese people are running out of patience, as some have even resorted to armed hold-ups in a bid to lay hands on their own money. The facades of many banks in the capital are almost unrecognizable from the outside. They are covered in protective metal panels, while ATMs have been left vandalized. West Asia Bureau, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.